It is my great pleasure to welcome you as we kick off 115 years of rich tradition at California Salinas. And to assist with our welcome, I would like to introduce our local City of Salinas Councilwoman, the Honorable Gloria de la Rosa.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the California Rodeo Salinas. And wow, what a beautiful day. I want to thank the board of directors, the numerous sponsors, the numerous volunteers and nonprofits. Thank you. This couldn't happen without you. So we're going to have fun today, and this message is a bilingual message. Buenas tardes a todos, bienvenidos al Rodeo de Salinas, California. En esta tarde nos vamos a divertir y quiero dar las gracias a todos los patrocinadores, los voluntarios y toda la comunidad que está aquí en esta tarde. Gracias y vamos a tener un buen tiempo. Gracias.
Thank you, Gloria. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce you to the two voices who will take us through the action today. The California Rodeo is proud to present our very distinguished team of California Rodeo announcers for the 115th edition of the California Rodeo. Both are dedicated to the sport of rodeo and to the great American heritage it helps preserve. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the voices of the California Rodeo, announcing the track events from Salmon, Idaho, the great Will Mojo Rasmussen.
Man, is it good to hear your voice, Freddie Smith.
And announcing the arena events from La Paz, Texas, Wayne Rhinestone Cowboy Brooks.
He has more fun doing that right now, this time of year, than anything else he does in life.
I know, I can't get enough of Freddie Smith. What a bunch of, a day full of friends, a day full of drama, a day that where we make a whole lot of memories. We break some hearts, but make dreams come true, Wayne.
Absolutely, and our contestants that are here, they've been here all week long. So, I mean, it's multiple rounds at each one of the events. We'll add all the scores and times together. But the people that are here today, this is the short round. You have to qualify to be here. It's $600,000, and for those of you watching on TV, you've never seen the rodeo, you're in for a treat because there's a lot of stuff going on here in Salinas.
It's busy, and welcome to all you folks on the Cowboy Channel. Haley Novak will be along from the Cowboy Channel with interviews of the champions. Wayne and I are tickled to death to be a part of this. By the way, if you're watching at home in the air conditioning of 95, it is 67 degrees and sunshine, and it is the Crown Royal Day of Champions, Wayne.
Absolutely. I have the most important question of the day before we go to the track. Here's the most important question of the day. Are you ready? Does everybody here have a smile on your face? Huh? I hope you do. I hope you do. Let's kick it off, buddy.
Let's do it. Thank you, Wayne. Good to be here with you guys. It is our color guard, first and foremost, coming down the track, and we are tickled to death. 115 years. It's where the West comes alive, as they say. Big, big day. We're in Rodeo. Thank you so much. Our colors are presented by Soledad High, ROTC's color guard. Our commander is Aurora Manuelos. She is carrying the American flag. Her team members are Reliant Quinones and Stephanie Martinez, together with Jackie Moreno. We appreciate the ROTC and what they do. They also participate on seven different teams participating in competitions as well. And we certainly appreciate them presenting our colors today. The young ladies and gentlemen that take their rightful spot. Not a better way to lead our color guard. Not too far behind them is the California Rodeo color guard. Misty and Sarah, Jasmine and Kristen, all week long have been part of this, and what a wonderful tradition. It's so colorful, and if you're watching this on national television, the colors are just brilliant, and the tradition is spectacular. It's all brought to you by Alfredo's Concrete One. Alfredo's Concrete One, and the great partners behind them include Coors. We call them all-around Grand Champion sponsors, Coors and Crown Royal, Jack in the Box, Wrangler, Carlin's Fire and Safety. Of course, it's Crown Royal's day at the Rodeo, their day of champions. And here comes Miss California Rodeo Salinas 2025. She is Rachel Lancaster, the incoming rodeo royalty. The lady that's held that post for the last year is Vianette Garcia. And we appreciate them. And now, taking the last ride. It's a bittersweet day. You know, he worked all his life to get to where he wanted to be, and it's been 2 great years. He's my friend, he's my colleague, he's my boss, and thank you for everything to our Rodeo president, Mr. Steve Davis, everybody. First Vice President Bob Eggers rides. There's the great Tom Nielsen. He's second Vice President. Third Vice President, Mr. Henry Dill. Patty Standridge rides as well. Mr. Tim Baldwin is there. Tim, thank you for everything. And all three of you, well, all of you people, 1,400 volunteers. Mark Jefferson, good man. Our pickup man ride as well. Boy, they have done a terrific job. Not a good job, a great job. Thank you guys. From Mainline, Matt Twitchell, Jacob Stacy. I want his hair. I want Jacob Stacy's hair. Attaboy. Yeah. And Jared McFarland. California Rodeo royalty. We have had a reunion of sorts. The 1961 hostess is here. Kathy Garlinger Paoloni. Mary Garlinger McMahon is here. Judy Garlinger Gordon. 1975 sweetheart Lori Wallace Lavelle. Hostess from 75, Jana Moore Bird. Jana Copley Bonnie from 1980. Shelley Giannini Darrow from 83. Amanda Jacobson Johnson. Blair Smith-Camp Martin. Brittany Slayton Walker. Kendra Brennan Brown. Grace Tobias Erickson. Janelle Gallardi is there. Mason Bockwell and Rose Escobar there. It is a trolley that is full of some history as well. And what would we do without them? Here comes Miss Old Santa Ynez Day Summer Fanning, Miss California Rodeo Salinas contestants, Miss CCTRA Kendall Castle, Miss Rodeo Lakeside Kate Richardson, Miss Stagecoach James, Jessica Menzer, Miss Redding Rodeo Sacel Mitchell, Miss Marysville Stampede Trinity Reynolds, Miss Springville Sierra Rodeo Abby Wall, Miss Russian River Rodeo Haley Siatsi, Miss Wine Country Rodeo Haley DeMartin, Miss Cal Poly Rodeo Melanie Gist, Gigi Forgnon, Miss Rodeo Oakdale, Miss Grand National Kaylee Gates, and Miss San Benito Rodeo Francesca Donati. All part of it. And the colors continue Grand champion sponsors, Advanced Transportation Services, American Ag Credit, Granite Construction, Mission Linden, Mag One Media, KSBWA, Monterey Credit Union, RDO Equipment, Republic Services, Taylor Farms, Canabura and Antle, 67 Univision, and Rancho Cielo. And the pageant of 9 Flags riders are here as well. Thank you to those ladies for being part of our pageant. We have such representation of all of this. Thank you to Amber, Karina, Crystal, Sammy, Kimberly, Christina, Amanda, Daisy, Cody, Wendy, Bree, Carrie, Patty, Shyla, Amanda, Leslie, Jamie, Elva, Clarina, Lisa, Emily, and Rachel. All part of that all-star lineup of Pageant of Flags. Thank you. What a beautiful, beautiful tradition you have here. Here comes the Kings County Sheriff's Posse. 88 years and still going strong. Representing Kings County. Dave Robinson, John Fagundes, Anthony Acevedo, Ryan Ferguson, Gregory Sanchez, Derek Sanchez, Doug Dustin, Bruce Fagundes, Roland Stack, Gus Duarte, and Carlos Lopez. Wonderful. Gold champion sponsors include Agilent Trust, Associated Services, The Boot Barn, Avid Water, Central Coast Sign and Design, Church Brothers Farms, Fresh Farms Inc., Rumasa Transportation, Golf Construction, Harris Seeds, IPM Specialists, Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Kaiser Permanente, Lifeline Logistics, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Mechanics Bank, Pacific Ag Rentals, Pacific Valley Bank, Patria, Samore Farm, Star Market, Salinas Valley Health, Vallarta Supermarket, and Valley Farm Management, and Visionary Vegetables as well. What a good day. Oh, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Thank you to our grand champion sponsors. Thank you to all of our partners. We wave those banners for a reason. We wave those banners for a reason. Next to Alco Water Service, Alfredo's Concrete One, Alsop and Muller, Bunker and Sons, Bass, Best Buy, Cal Construction, California Towing and Transport, California Water Service, Coastal Tractor, Coca-Cola, Compro, Jane Electric, B&M Traffic Services, Cruise Truck Parts, Dataflow Business Systems, Tom Chick and Company, Crystals, Enza Empire, Emerald Packaging, Golden State Trucker Trailer, Green Fresh, Hitchcock Farms, Martin Jefferson's and Sons, Jenkinson Construction Trust, Two Boots, the Tri-Color 99.5, and more. Thank you to them. Jose Diaz, Luciano Diaz, look at there. Oh, Luciano, you're beautiful. And Alejandro Villapando, Aliyah Villapando as well. Oh, here comes the wagon. Wonderful wagon. Look at there. Hello, wave, everybody. Monterey Bay Equestrian is here. Thank you. And the Super Troopers, California Highway Mounted Patrol. Cole Rivas, Corey Martin, Westfish, Gordon Shake, here riding Dozer, Bailey Traveler, and Sam. Here comes Charles. The 101 Exterminators, Freddie, Alfredo, Umberto, Tony, Freddie as well. The 101 Exterminators. There you go. Look at that. Man, I love it. Everybody's got a smile on their face. I love it. Brian Lopez, welcome. Rancho La Cruz, Jose Angel Velasquez, Andrea Velasquez. The Exterminator Drive. Alfredo's Concrete One. Hello, fellas. Glad to have you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Playa Verde de Salinas, Association de Charros. Bienvenido.
Baron family, Jose and Jose Jr. and Pablo. The Esparza family. You know what? The Esparza family was just inducted into the California Rodeo Salinas Hall of Fame 2 days ago. Thursday. Yes. Whenever that was. Jesus, Pelarina, Maria, Paloma, and Gabriela. The Esparzas. Man, they were on the patio the other day, and congratulations on the induction of your Hall of Fame. Barbara Torres Quintero, Fabian Quintero, Raul Quintero Sr., Santos Torres, and Raul Quintero Jr., Juan Torres Quintero. There we go, what a sight, Wayne. What a sight. This is, you know, if you're watching on TV, and I know a lot of people are and have, I get a lot of comments throughout the year on people who watch this parade on the Cowboy Channel. They just love it.
Absolutely, and kind of like our great rodeo performer, Tomas Garcilaso.
Right.
So many of these horses have some blood of Andalusian breed, and getting those super duper beautiful long mane and tails, that's not easy. That takes some work. It takes them longer to get their horses here ready than you and I. That's an understatement right there.
Oh my goodness.
It's about tradition and history, tradition of the families that not only settle the area, but that have worked here, lived here, had children here, 4, 5, 6 generations deep, and the charros that actually helped us get started in the rodeo business. That's why we call it the rodeo.
Look at here, Wayno.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. El Volcán and Rancho Los Encinos. Welcome, Jose Carrillo, Jose Ortiz, Alexis Villalón, Rogelio Reyes, Tranquilino Villalobos, Javier Rivera, Santiago Villalobos, Edwin Villalobos, Rogelio Gomez, Jose Calima, and Alex Rangel Rivera. Bienvenido, amigos.
Andre Los Chilenos, Christian Corzo, Mateo Corzo, David Jimenez, Jose Jimenez, Eric Jimenez, Kimberly Castillon. Padre Nueva Rise, Rosendo Ruelas, Rafael Castellanos, Lucero Camarino, Octavio Calderon, Pablo Cruz, Jose Macias.
Cortijo de Mendoza, el grupo José Mendoza, Manuel Sánchez, José Mendoza Jr., Jorge Garcilaso, Alfredo Romero, Gerardo Mendoza, Armando Mendoza, Edgardo Perez, Eddie Ramirez, Adrian, Ismael Saldana, Isaiah Sanders, and Jay La Cuerta. Welcome, welcome.
Rancho Chiramoya, Alberto Garcilaso Sr., Alberto Garcilaso Jr., Leo Garcilaso, Rosendo Garcilaso, Juan Villanueva, Miguel Garcilaso, Liz Garcilaso, and Melissa Garcilaso. What a wonderful family. Welcome. Welcome. Grupo Preciado, Francisco, Felipe, Josue, Antonio. It's an all-star lineup today. It's an all-star lineup. Boy, wonderful day. Okay, from the parade downtown, right?
And that's something people watching on television might not understand, that this is one of the largest horse parades in the state of California, and they come from downtown, make the trek right over here to the rodeo grounds, line up along the track. We have a full track that goes all the way around the arena, and then parade right down through the main grandstand. So we have 45 minutes or an hour of parade every day, as well as recognition of our queens and our dignitaries, on and on.
They told us 278 horses in the horse parade alone today.
Right. That's a lot.
Raymond and Marcos, Luis, Jesus, Aaron, Paco, Wallace, Raymond, Luis from Los Corridos are here today.
Quadra, Yotitlan, Hilario, Jobet, Alberto, Giovanni, and Ruby coming to us. Welcome, Mark. I love the traditional outfit.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, the traditional dress.
And here's something you don't see very often either. See the saddle horn that's gold.
Right.
Most of them are silver. That's a gold one. I like that one. Very good. Beautiful.
Very good. Thank you, guys. Iguano Los Larios, Diego and Jorge Larios. Risa Martinez, George Martinez riding Diamonte and Capriccio. Risa and George. Juan from El Paso. Leocario and Oscar Costado. Wonderful. Man, how cool. How cool. Here comes Rancho Gutierrez. Andy Gutierrez, Ruben Mendoza, Roberto Romeldo,
Mark Vicente Dino Munoz, Julian Hernandez, Pri Cortez, Cruz Cortez, Jose Diaz, Victor Bravo, and Cecilia Garcia.
Mariana Tapia, Otil Leronda, Jorge Lopez, Edwin Gomez, Jesus Gomez, Alfonso Coy, Junior Lopez, Claudio Rodriguez, Juan Carlos, Margarito Bravo, Roberto Penaloza, Adrian Chavez, Enrico Dorantes. Welcome, thank you. Gracias. Oh, look at this little guy coming down. Wow. I love it.
It is Quadra, Rancho, El Encanto, H.A. Humberto Avalos Sr., Humberto Avalos Jr., Jaden Avalos, Juan Diego Perez, David Casio, Luis Martinez, Raul Martinez, Joshua Mariscal, Wilfredo Gonzalez, Ramon Pio Sr., Ramon Pio Jr., Eduardo Anaya, and Kevin Ruelas.
Rancho Saladito, Carla Amada, Beto Lopez, Andre Ramirez, part of Rancho Saladito. Welcome, here they come. Rancho Los Bacalas, Francisco and Victor, Juan, Eduardo, Armando, Pablo, Jesus, Carlos, all coming down the track. Thank you, Rancho Garcia. Here comes Eddie Sanchez, Nicholas Sanchez, Raul Mariscal, Amy Mariscal, part of Rancho Garcia. Cuatro Tres Amigos, Salvador Valdez, Juan Villapando, Johnny Escobedo are here. Rancho Guadalupe, Desiree, welcome. Desiree Suarez, Kaylee Suarez, Mark Suarez, Giovanni Landeros, Jesus Landeros. Wonderful. The Skyview Ranch rides. Jesus, Rafael Martin Carlos, and Jesus.
Escaramuza, Flor Morena, Brianna Alcantara, Daniela Gonzalez, Yasmin Reynosa, Emily Caro, Evelyn Caro, Abraham Castaneda, Grisel Castaneda, Ebar Zinzun, Vicente Chavari. Bienvenido, welcome, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Especially little Poquito down there, huh? I like her. That's what I need, is a seatbelt on my saddle. Yeah, that's what I need.
James Haymar. Welcome, Ruben Alvarez. Abelardo Ramos. Ride as well. Omar Ramos. Welcome. Welcome, Omar. So glad to have all of you, the melding of cultures in this beautiful valley, the salad bowl of America. Hundreds of thousands of acres. One of the #1 crops is strawberries, lettuce. All you folks from around the country, this is where you get your lettuce. That's where you get your lettuce and strawberries. And by the way, it's pretty fresh around here.
Yeah. You eat more salads.
I know. I mean, I make it because I know the rest of the
I know. You eat more salads in Salinas than I see you eat all year long.
Partner Maria Teresa, David Cosillo. Hey, David. Puerto Romo with Daniel Garcia, Juan Jimenez, Christopher Rivera, Ingrid Luis Lamas as well. There we go. Welcome. Yeah. Wonderful. Rancho El Canto, #1, Alberto Avalos. Amigos Jalisco, Amigos Jalisco, Nelson Murillo, Ruben and Jose. Oh, here Juan Martinez, El Luna. Rancho Santana, Victor Santana. Riding Canal. Victor Rancho Espinoza, Adrian Espinoza, Marcos Angel. Valentin. track they come. Like we said, over 278 horses in this horse parade. And the parking lot, like Wayne Brick was telling us, Fulton was uptown Salinas this morning for a couple hours.
I'll tell you what, I know that they're going through an economic impact study right now.
Right.
And I'd be interested to know what it is, because this town is bursting at the seams. Restaurants, gas stations, everywhere you look.
That's right.
People everywhere. And the road behind here, you and I drove down there yesterday, where the contestants are parking, and man, they are all over.
Oh, it's wonderful. Rancho Mariscal, Jose Alfaro, Aaron Villamedios, Menio Rios, Jose Morales, and Uriel Cortez.
No, they don't.
Rancho Santa Fe is here. Jesus Manuel, Jose Manuel, Sergio, Lacho. Welcome. The matching shirts, the tack to go with it, the traditional dress. Like Wayne said, centuries and centuries of this has happened right here on this very track. You know, it has been modernized, but this dirt is sacred ground here at the California Rodeo.
And they know how to farm it too.
Yeah, they do know how to farm. Padre Almador, Camila, welcome. Amelia, Emily, I should say. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, here comes Dollar. I was wondering about Dollar. Kevin Sanchez, riding Dollar, that famous bull that we've seen come down the track for quite a long time, a number of years.
That is the Salinas Valley Charros. Adan Gomez, Javier Coit Sr., Manuel Sanchez, Alejandro Cervantes, Carlos Murillo, Francisco Lopez.
Thank you to Kevin Sanchez, Danny Sanchez, Javier Coit Jr., Carla Murillo, Santo Torres, Carlos Murillo, Jesus Amamata. There we go. Thank you, Carla. Two Carlas in there, as a matter of fact. Thank you to our committee and track security, Sergio, Javier, JP, Arturo, Dean Calendar, thank you, your job is immense. Megan, Ryan, Guillermo, Aiden, John, Louise, Kathy, Felipe, Johnny, Arturo, Mark, and Andy. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of our parade grand entry today, we proudly present a spectacular exhibition celebrating the soul of Mexican horsemanship, a tradition full of art, passion, and culture.
Damas y caballeros, como parte del desfile de esta noche, les presentamos una exhibición espectacular que celebra el alma de la charrería mexicana, una tradición llena de arte, pasión y cultura.
Leading the way today are the Salinas Valley Charros. These talented horse folks will dazzle you as they dance with their horses, demonstrating precision, discipline, and unbreakable bond between horse and rider.
Señoras y señores, que se escuche fuerte el aplauso. Abriendo esta exhibición especial están los Salinas Charros. Estos jinetes nos impresionan al bailar con sus caballos, demostrando pura destreza, confianza y una exhibición y una conexión inquebrantable entre jinete y caballo. Un fuerte aplauso para Adán Gómez, Alejandro Cervantes, Carlos Murillo, Francisco López, Kevin Sánchez, Dani Sánchez y Javier Coe.
And now we proudly present Hacienda La Victoria, a traditional escaramuza, an all-female equestrian ballet. These brave and talented riders perform side-saddling colorful dresses, weaving beautiful and intricate patterns at high speed. Tonight, a series of figures including Rosa, Escalada, Flor, Paladero, Hero, Abanico, Capacito, and finishing with the spectacular Culebra.
Señoras y señores, también contamos con Sebastián Partes, Miguel Partes y Jesús precisamente Muñoz, hoy floreando la reata precisamente. Ah, cómo no, señoras y señores, pero también esta tarde precisamente vamos a presentarle a la hermosa escaramuza, esta tradicional escaramuza, un ballet ecuestre completamente femenino. Estas valientes y talentosas amazonas montan de lado, luciendo vestidos coloridos y formando figuras hermosas, complejas a gran velocidad. Cruces, escalera, lodo, coleadera, giro, abanico, compuesto y cerrando con el espectacular cruce libre. Fuerte el aplauso, por favorcito, que se escuche fuerte, fuerte, fuerte.
Their team is led by Captain Alexis Velasquez Diaz and includes Kimberly Lozano Arellano, Cynthia Alcantara Martinez, Veronica Rivas, Sensión, Daisy Guerrero Barajas, Rivera Corvallis, and Emily Perez and Sylvia Lopez Garcia.
Alexis Velasquez Díaz, incluye también Kimberly Lozano Arreola, Jimena Alcántara Martínez, Verónica Berta Sansón y Daisy Carrasco Barajas, Jimena Covarrubias, Emily Pérez y Silvia López García. Fuerte el aplauso para esta chamacona, miren nomás, ¡qué bonito!
Ladies and gentlemen, today you have witnessed the spirit of Mexico, courage, tradition, and the beautiful dance between horse and rider. Thank you for keeping our heritage alive and sharing this unforgettable moment.
Esta noche han presenciado el espíritu de México, señoras y señores, valor, tradición y un hermoso baile entre caballo y jinete. Gracias por mantener viva nuestra herencia y por compartir este momento inolvidable con nosotros. Gracias a Salinas Valley Charros, precisamente, que pone precisamente su granita de arena, trayéndole gran tradición a nuestra ciudad y por supuesto manteniendo viva las tradiciones de nuestro México hermoso. Fuerte el aplauso para Salinas Valley Charros, señoras y señores, que se escucha bonito.
Gracias. Thank you. Thanks to our track security. Thank you to our parade committee. Thank you, my friend. Gracias.
Muchas gracias. Y hoy, precisamente, estamos celebrando en grande esta celebración precisamente del rodeo de la ciudad de Salinas. Gracias por su amistad.
Alfredo's Concrete One are bringing us the horse parade and the beautiful exhibition. Friends, it's where the West comes alive. It is a championship Sunday at the California Rodeo. Crown Royal Day of Champions.
Muchísimas gracias, mis amigos. Bueno, mi nombre es Gil Ramarty, posiblemente usted ya me identificó. Quiero recordarles de que estamos en 128 estaciones, México, Estados Unidos y Guatemala. Usted me puede escuchar en Qué Padre Radio. Antes estuvimos en La Buena, en Radio Tigre y Radio Lobo. Muchísimas gracias. Búsqueme como Gil Ramarty también en mi Facebook y YouTube. Muchísimas gracias y hasta la próxima. Diosito me lo bendiga.
In honor of the colorful history of our state and of the intrepid explorers who helped shape its destiny, the California Rodeo proudly presents the pageant of the 9 flags which have flown over its snow-capped mountains, vast desert lands, and fertile valleys, and pristine beaches.
In honor of giving California's first flag, went to Juan Rodriguez Carrillo, who raised the Spanish royal standard in San Diego, October 10th, 1542, claiming the new land for Spain long before the Pilgrims came to Plymouth Rock.
Then came Sir Francis Drake, who in the course of a freebooting voyage around the world anchored his vessel, the Pelican, north of San Francisco. The date was June 17, 1579. Drake, a pirate, planted the English flag across the St. George and called the land New Albion.
Angered by Drake's claim, the faithless priest explorer, Father Junipero Serra, together with explorer Don Gaspar de Portola, is the new Spanish national ensign. San Diego, May 17, 1769, ushering in the era of the rancho.
The Tsar of Russia attempted to take over in 1812 under the emblem of the Russian-American Company, a commercial fur hunting company. The flag flew over Fort Ross, which was dubbed California, until it was struck in 1841, thus ending Russia's claim to the California coast.
The year was 1818. 18 with the flag of Argentina was raised over Monterrey by Frenchman Felipe de Bouchard. Bouchard, like Drake, was a buccaneer who fought on behalf of the revolutionary government of Buenos Aires by burning and looting along the California coast for over a year. Bouchard led the attack and plunder of Monterrey. It was the only time California was conquered by an enemy and the pirates. Led by a humble priest, Miguel Hidalgo, Mexico rebelled against the yoke of Spain in 1811. After 11 years of war, the Mexican Empire flag was raised in 1821, and Monterrey was named capital of Alta California, a district of Mexico. The red, white, and blue of these United States first went over California soil during a campaign led by United States Army Captain John C. Fremont. Captain Fremont, known as the Great Pathfinder, explored California from 1842 to 1846, and his influence is commemorated in our area by Fremont's Peak.
In June of 1846, a group of American settlers living around Sonoma led a revolt against the Mexican California authorities and proclaimed a new California Republic under the banner of a red grizzly bear, the first bear flag.
And here comes the last flag to fly over this great state. It is the greatest banner of them all. It is the red, white, blue of Old Glory. Ladies and gentlemen, Americans want it all. And are you proud to be an American? Ladies and gentlemen, as we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So many things written about flag etiquette: stand, remove covers, salute. But there is nothing in flag etiquette that says we need to greet that flag quietly. Salinas, if you're proud of that flag and all that she stands for, let's hear just how proud you are. One of the great freedoms that flag provides us every day as Americans is the freedom to pray in peace. So let's pray together. Father, thank you for this event. Thank you for the Day of Champions. Thank you for 115 years of tradition. Thank you for the people that put it on, the athletes that come and compete, and the fans that come and cheer. Your blessing of safety and good health is appreciated, both in and out of the arena. Father, in this time we're living in, every once in a while just walk up beside us, put your arms around us, and remind us that everything's gonna be okay, as long as there's more of you in our life. The message from all of us gathered in this stadium today through you to the men and women of our United States Armed Forces, and that is our unwavering, unconditional support for what they do for us every day. But get them home to their families safe, sound, and soothed. Bless this event and help us celebrate it in a way that you deem appropriate. Father, one more thing. Bless our America. In Jesus' name, amen. And now to celebrate freedom in song, an incoming freshman at Stanford University. He has sung in both state and regional choirs across California. And he is here to share his voice with us. Here is Max Magalia.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, that man has a great future ahead of him. Wonderfully done, Max. Thank you. That voice so pure. Wow. Thank you to the Salinas High ROTC for presenting our colors. Ladies and gentlemen, these folks in front of you with the flags have done a magnificent job. What a tradition here at Salinas. Thank those ladies on their way out. Thank you. All righty then. Are we in line? We are. Ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by Ed Montana to sing I Love You, California. And you're invited to sing along. The singing sheriff is in town, the great Pat Duvall.
Valleys, your dear mountains, I adore. I love your grand ocean, and I love your rugged shore. Where snow and golden sierras takes a watch for the valley's blue. It is there I would be, to the land by the sea, and to breathe very rich perfume. It is here nature gives of her rarest. It is home, sweet home to me. And I know when I die, I will give my last life.
Saya, wala mo tayong kasalir.
California.
where snow from golden sand.
Ahí se viene lo bueno ahorita ya aquí.
The valley gloom, it is there I would be in a land by the sea, every breeze very rich with perfume. It is dear nature gift of the rarest, it is home sweet home to me, and I know when I die I will breathe my last sigh for my sunny California. Oh my God! He hasn't lost a step. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Pat Duval. Ladies, thank you. The pageant of flags, the backdrop is beautiful. Give them all a hand. Now we direct your attention down to the north end of the track. Some visiting royalty is here, and we are looking forward to introducing them to you. Down the track they come. She is Miss CCPRA. Miss CCPRA Kendall Castle. Miss Marysville Stampede Trinity Reynolds. Miss Wine Country Rodeo Haley D. Martin. Miss Cal Poly Rodeo Melody Giss. Miss San Benito Rodeo Francesca Donati. A contestant in the Miss California Rodeo Salinas contest, Miss Old Santa Ana Yanez de Summer Fanny. And here come the ladies that represent this great rodeo. Miss California Rodeo Salinas 2024, DNF Garcia. And Miss California Rodeo Salinas, Rachel Lancaster. Thank you, Vianette and Rachel. They'll present some riding skills for you. And a special thank you goes out to Vianette. Her dedicated commitment was impressive. Thank you and good luck to you. Ladies, thank you. A welcome to you from our rodeo royalty. It is a Sunday day of champions presented by Crown Royal. The preliminaries are underway, Brooks. Let's ride, shall we? Let's ride. You got it, buddy. Let's buck 'em, boys. Let's buck 'em.
We bring you the banner of the Grand Construction Company here on the final day of the California Rodeo as we head towards the bucket chutes. 4 great cowboy pickup men are in position to help save the cowboys and take care of the livestock as well. The first man from Idaho, Clay Stone, and Mary from Bridwell Pro Rodeo. Every time they open the doors in Las Vegas, the Wrangler NFR, this horse has been there. Clay Stone knows he's got a chance. Now for you that are here for the first time, the more noise you make, the harder they try. Don't be afraid. Help them out all day long. Ooh, man. It's a wild and woolly west day in old Salinas because they have loaded the juice. I'm talking about the super duper stars, and that's the 4-legged athletes teaming up with some of the very best cowboys and cowgirls in pro rodeo today. And we start them off with a 67-point ride. Now just so you know, all of our contestants here today have already been on one bucket horse or one bull. The contestants in our rough stock events, they only get one shot at the money. Once they get to the top 12, then they get to come back on Sunday. So cowboy number 2 in the lineup right now, Sam Peterson from Montana. I fly Rodeo was at our regular NFR last December. Crown Royal is where it's going to happen. Shoot number 1. This is a bucker now. It was only a couple of years ago that Sam Peterson won the high school all-around. Now he is here to take the money. Take the money. Yes. He is only 22 years old. He's in the top 10 in the race for the world title. Pick him up, set him down, clap your hands, man, Sammy. Wow. Man, look at that replay. Look at this score. It's an 85-point ride. So, obviously that puts him in the number 1 spot on 2 rides. And that's what it's going to take. The biggest score on 2 rides is how you win the California Rodeo. Let's try it with a California man, Riverside, California, Lucas Samaniego. Queasy roller from Bearback Rodeo Company. This might be one of the rankest horses you watch all day long today. They've loaded the A team, not the B's, not the C's. Welcome to our rodeo entertainer, our official entertainer of Pro Rodeo. Right out in the middle of that arena, Mr. Matt Merritt, all the way from North Carolina. Hello, buddy. Glad you're here. Cowboy pickup men are in position. They are Matt Twitchell, Bronc Mainline, Jacob Stacy, and Jared McFarland. Here comes the Cowboy Cowgirl race, Wayne. It's Cindy King, Trinity Reynolds, Rosa Doyle, Nikki Engen. It's Lucas Samaniego. Down in the California dirt. Horse 5, Anthony Alvarez. Tanner Porter. So a no score. Our officials, Harry Rose, Scott Quick, Mike Jones, Kenny Bailey. That event is brought to you by the Cowboy Cowgirl race, Soria Contracting and Solution. Number 2, buddy. That's where I'm going. Here we go. I'm going with the buckskin. Oh, that's your horse. Wayne Brooks just won $20. I think it's day number 3. I think it's $30. Well, I think now we're even finally. I'm going to make $30 selling the hat I found in the arena. Oh. Yeah, there you go. There's 3 hats. You can make 3 times the money. Let's go to Jacob Lees now. And High Roller from Jeff Davis and 4-Star Rodeo Company out of your home state of Cottonwood, California. This is a rematch. He won Joseph, Oregon on this bucket horse already once before. High Roller, big money in Redding, California as well. All right, come on, let's help him a little bit. Help him, everybody, help him. So we are trying, it's not necessarily always going to work out that way, but we're trying to go from the low man to the high man on their first ride. So the last man to run here on Bearback riding today of our top 12, they'll have the highest mark on that first head. That's right. Jacob Lees, we've seen him at the regular national finals rodeo, the Indian national finals. As we pick him up and set him down, let's talk about a 79-point ride, shall we? 79 as Crown Royal leads the Cavalcade of corporate partners. And here's a California boy. Oh, yeah. When we fly the Golden State flag at the Thomas and Mack at our regular NFR every year, you should all be very proud of the talent that we bring. Jason Frost, Browns Valley, California, and he's got a Corco horse called Tater Tot. There's about 5 stock contractors that have handled this big rodeo by themselves. They won a round in Las Vegas on this horse called Tater Tot. That's saying something. When you're talking about winning them all, this is the kind of matchup you love to see. And the California kid, he is in the top 20 in the world right now. He's a California champ, top 20 in the world as we wave the banners. Jason Lane Frost.
Browns Valley, California man is ready. Oh, man. Talk about go at him, buddy. He is not scared of nothing. He let it all hang out, didn't he? He let it all hang out as the colors fly and the horses buck and Jason Frost of California comes a-riding. Half the points 50 for the cowboy, the other 50 for the animal. He's trying to ride. It's an 8-second contest. And he is in the books at 83 and a half, everybody. Jason, good work.
All right, we're going to crown all of our champions today. Oren Larson, all the way from Manitoba, Canada, ran the man, again back to Jeff Davis and company, an NFR selection horse, and maybe one of the most veteran bareback riders that we can offer you today. Oren Larson, a 9-time Rattler NFR cowboy and a 2-time collegiate national champion, and he's again having a great, great day. How many folks are here? By applause, clap your hands together. How many folks are here for the very first time? Make a little noise, the first timers. Let me hear from you. How many people come to this event every year and wouldn't miss it for the world? Where's those people at, huh?
Oh, man. That's way to die for you. Matthew.
This is the horse Ran the Man?
Ran the Man, yeah.
You know the song Black Betty? Oh, Black Betty, Ran the Man. This is about him.
All right, Ran the Man. Oh, Black Betty. Let's go, Oren, the long-legged kid from Manitoba. One of the most intense competitors, English, Manitoba, Canada. He's been there, done that, been to the national finals 9 or 10 times. We're going to get him down on the ground. If you like it, California, you let him know. It is Oren Larson.
We now have a brand new leader, 2 rides. Big 85.5 point ride for the Canadian Cowboy. Again, we're going up the line of the bigger scores in the first round. They've all been on one already. Clayton Bigelow, a world champion from Clements, California. If you want to cheer for the California boys and girls a little more than the rest, it is certainly okay to do that. He is one of our rookies of the year from the Resist All Hat Company. Bridwell bucking horse called Scarlet Cat. Here in the short round, the final championship round of the California Rodeo. Yeah, buddy. You feed a world champion a horse like that, buddy, he's going to get all he can out of that horse, and he's digging.
His riding style is absolutely phenomenal. He's about 5 feet 7 inches tall. And we got him. Clayton Bigelow, welcome back to the big show. 83 points is the decision today. 83 points. So like you said, Wayne, Oren Larson with an 85.5. He's leading the round. He's also leading for the title with 167.5 on 2 rides, but so much more talented horsepower.
Oh, buddy. And here's a Utah cowboy, Darian Johnson, who's just burst onto the scene in the last 6 months. Cowboy fever from Mike Corey, Leslie Lang. They won the Sisters Oregon Rodeo on this horse. But here's the coolest part of the whole deal. He's here in the short round. He qualified to be here. It's his rookie year. He's one of our top 5 rookies of the year right now. Oh, let him fly, Darian, let him fly. The future looks awfully good, buddy, with talent like that hanging around the rodeo arenas across the country. That kid is young and fresh. He's hungry. He wants his piece of that $60 million we paid out last year. You don't have to wait on the score. You can give him a holler if you want to, anytime you want to. 82 points. We're still chasing Warren Larson.
Mutton Busted coming up, presented by Pacific Valley Bank on the track.
All right, we're going to go down to Michaela. She's a female mutton buster. The louder you are, the longer they ride, the easier they win. Salinas, are you ready for a lady in the mutton buster?
Lacey Shallow. Who is the next? Stetson Wright. Who is the next timer in rodeo? It's this kid right here. He's number 2 in the all-around, number 1 in the world standings in the bull riding, and we got a rematch. I saw with my own 2 eyes, this Oklahoma kid set a record in Sisters, Oregon on this horse called Rubber Match. Just a year ago, he won the collegiate national title. This young guy is phenomenal. Go on, Lacey. You'll see him qualified in both events almost everywhere we go.
And he is a star, isn't he? Lacey Shallow, good to have you in town. We'll see his older sister out in the trick riding on the track. Lacey, good work, man, good work. Look at that horse, look at the ride, look at the score, will ya? 85 and a half. Ties him for the lead in the go-round, and he goes out front for the buckle and the big money.
So Will and I will be throwing a lot of numbers at you today about averages and totals and things like that. If you care about it, great. If you don't, have a beer and visit with your neighbor. We don't care, that's fine. Spanish Fork, Utah, Mason Clements. This is probably the most physically fit fucking horse rider we've got in pro rodeo today. And he's got the horse everybody wants. Rosa Rodeo's right on cue. They just won the finals in Reno for the 2nd year in a row. They won Red Bluff, California. You can be all the points you want to be on this horse if you do your job right.
On the Mutton Busted's going in full force. Matt Barrett taking care of things. Pork chop down there. Presented by Pacific Valley Bank.
Oh man, someone in the grandstand, some old guy just elbowed his buddy and said, that's how I used to ride.
Telling you, Mason is a star, so's that little sheep rider right there.
That's by far the smallest. That's Liana. Give her a round of applause.
Way to
She's the
go.
oldest one we have.
Way to go, Leon. Way to go, Mason. 81's the decision for the Spanish Fork, Utah, man.
And just one more cowboy to go. It's Jaco Roper. He's teamed up with Bridwell Pro Rodeo's bucket horse called Buster that we've seen in Las Vegas, and you watched him split the win in Livermore, California. Top 15 ranked right now. There's only one more cowboy. If he can be somewhere in that mid-80s, he'll take that lead away from Lacey Shallow on 2 rides. NFR Cowboy, Tucson, Red Bluff winner, Brawley, California. This is the kind of matchup we've come to expect on the final day in Salinas. All right, Jacob will help you. Yes. He is giving it all to him, I'm telling you. He never weakened, he never missed a lick. And that spur stroke all the way from the shoulders all the way up to that bareback rig. That's what our pro rodeo officials are watching for. Now he came in the highest scored man with an 87-point ride. So he's got a little room, and it's not going to take any room for this man. It's an 87-point ride again for Jaco Roper.
Wow. Another big title for that man, but what a go-round, huh?
Holy cow. 87 will pay money in the go-round, but more importantly, let's show you the aggregate, the total on 2, and here it is. He didn't take the lead by a little bit, he took the lead by a mile.
Jaco Roper is your California Rodeo Salinas champion. And the champion is in front of the bucket chutes with the Cowboy Channel's Haley Novak.
Jaco, after that huge ride, you're experiencing so much emotion. What does this win mean?
Oh, it means so much. I'm so lucky to have great girls, be riding good, and traveling with my boys. It's so much fun.
Is this what dreams are made of? We're in front of a packed house. Your guys are behind the chutes. You just made an outstanding ride out there. I mean, is this what your season is like all the time?
No, not really. I'm trying to keep my word to a minimum so I don't get fined.
Perfect. We'll leave it at that. Let us ride and do the talking here in Salinas, guys.
Thank you, Haley. Jaco Roper, the champion. And the button busting continues.
Believe it or not, we're going to a man named Seabass right now. Seabass short for Sebastian. Let's find out an update on what the winning time is so far. Right now it's a 4.79 run, and it's Michaela, a lady in the lead, girls in the button busting right now.
4.79 leading the way, says Matt Merritt.
Blake is up next. She didn't want to do this at first, but changed her mind.
Behind the banner at California Rodeo Salinas in the Jim Barton Arena, we wave the banner of our partner, the Boot Barn, bringing us our next event.
Here comes Oliver. Oliver is all over.
Hey Matthew, I think you have a new leader out there.
7.79 Oliver to the top. Yeah.
Crown Royal Day of Champs. The drama continues in every single event. The tie-down roping is on its way.
And it just so happens that the first cowboy out this afternoon is going to be the #1 ranked cowboy in the world today in the tie-down roping. Champagne Field, Clovis, New Mexico, riding the #1 horse of the year as well. That helps a lot. They've already roped 2 rounds. This is the 3rd. We'll add them all together. And again, go from slow man to the fastest man, hopefully, somewhere in that neighborhood, to see who's going to win this deal. He won his first world title in 2020, and then last December picked up an all-around world championship. He is an amazing athletic guy. Go get him, Chad.
Darn it. Come on, Chad. Come on. Game on. What an athlete. Game on. That's one of the fastest times we've seen all week long, Wade, and we have seen a lot of runs. Wow.
He just won the Calgary Stampede $50,000 bonus a week ago today. And he did stay down long enough, Mr. Rose. Believe we're okay at 9.2. Our official time. Good looking run. That set the bar pretty high for the rest of the field, buddy.
Oh, man. Like I said, game on. He came to swinging, didn't he? Chad, the world champion, and the mutton busted continues.
We're going down to a man named Lane.
A man named Lane.
Raised to ride bucket stop. He's got a tough team. He's got the one they call sheer disaster. We got to be 8 seconds or better to win, and Lane just decided he'd rather play t-ball. Give him a round of applause. We're moving on.
That's all right. And the rookie in the Jim Barton Arena.
You got it, Cutter Carpenter. We're going to flop back and forth today from the superstars, the champions, the veterans, to the young guys, the new guys on the block. In the tie-down roping, Cutter Carpenter, he is making a difference in our game from Athens, Texas.
The Mutton Busters are lined up with Matt Barron, Pork Chop. Thank you, Mikey. We appreciate you. Give them all a big round of applause, will you? All the Mutton Busters.
Ooh, game on is right, buddy. Game on is right with a 10.8 second run. He's here to get a nice little piece of the money as well. Matt Barrett, you had quite a lineup of talent out there.
They all deserve a giant round of applause. Every one of them showed all the bravery in the world. But there can only be one at Salinas on the final day of Rodeo. Ladies and gentlemen, standing out front with our president, receiving the buckle with a 7.79 ride, it's Oliver.
Way to go, Oliver. Nice job. You know what, Wayne, what always amazes me on days like this? Everybody's just a little more jacked up and the adrenaline is a little extra. And this man named Zach from Louisiana, he's no stranger to the winner's circle, a two-time national finalist, and he is next.
Top 10 in the world right now. In the last few weeks, a couple of big wins for this cowboy in Panoka, Alberta. And at the Sheridan YO Rodeo. Pressure. Pressure is a privilege.
You are so right.
Pressure is a privilege. And let me tell you, there's a ton of pressure in the rodeo world today to get a piece of that money because it'll help you get a little springboard into the rest of the summer. You can advance in the world standings 3, 4, 5 spots. It might make a difference on whether or not you end up in Las Vegas or not. Zach Youngblood turns in a 10.1 as Chisholm Allen, Menard, Texas, gets ready to roll.
You know, we talk about Crown Royal. They are our presenting sponsor for this Day of Champions. They are the official spirit of the California Rodeo Salinas. Live generously and life will treat you royally. Crown Royal Day Chisholm Allen.
So as we get about halfway down through the tie-down ropers, my buddy Danny Little standing right next to me, he'll let me know where they need to be in order to take over that lead. Oh, it's not working. Now one thing we do, and you folks over in the Granite Construction Grandstands, you're going to be the easiest to call upon, is we try not to let any one of our cowboys get out of here today, especially today, without a little bit of a hand clap and a little bit of a pat on the back because they earn the right to be here. Proud to have the best of the best with us today. Everybody in the Granite Grandstands, give me a wave, give me a holler. How you doing over there? All right. How about Crown Royal Grandstands? How you guys over there? Give me a wave and give me a holler on that side. Main grandstands, how we doing up above, right here? Perfect. There's going to be a lot to cheer for today. Cody Stewart, he just won the all-around title in Red Bluff, California a couple months ago. Team roper, tie-down roper. The all-around title here is a big deal.
Oh, it is a big deal.
Cody Stewart, California man. There you go. A big thank you to Carlin's Fire and Safety, a family-owned second-generation fire protection business, providing services for fire extinguishers, fire sprinklers, and kitchen hood systems throughout Monterey, Santa Cruz, and San Benito counties since 1936. 13-6 on the run for Cody. 13-6.
Max Mathis, number 4 for the Resistol Rookie of the Year. I just mentioned it a little bit ago. He's had a 10-8 and a 10-8 on his first 2 calves. If he can do that again, he'll be right there flirting with the top spot on 3 heads. Chad Mayfield has it right now. He's not one to weaken no matter what round you're in, but when you put the finals, you back up Chad Mayfield in the corner, he'll come out swinging now. Max Mathis, Morristown, Arizona. Up, down, around, 3, nice run. 11.0. You're as big a sports fan as anybody I know. Right. Let's talk about the mental game when the pressure is there. When you're on the final day, championship round, all the marbles are up for grabs. Mental, you gotta have it.
That's exactly right. The mental preparation. You know, when you see these guys with their game face on, they are ready to go. This is one of the most coveted titles in all of professional rodeo. The Rodeo, that beautiful buckle, the beautiful buckle is up for grabs. So let's recap just a bit. Chad Mayfield in the lead for the go-round in the championship go-round in the 9-2. He's leading for the title at 31.9 on 3. But wait, it's another world champion from Brazil. Marcos Costa is in the house. The champion of Rodeo, Nevada, back in April. And the world champion comes a swinging. Get there, get him down, get out the picking string. Yeah! Boy. Marcos. Always a smile on that world champion's face. He's glad to be in California. He roped and tied in a time of 10.5. 10 and 5. Third in the go-round, second for the title of champion.
So for those of you that are here for the first time watching, today's the day, of course, we hand out all the swag. Reggie, when you get a chance, give me a shot of all those great awards right down below you there, because it's a buckle that you can recognize from a mile away. When you see a cowboy coming down through the pasture down the road with that buckle on, here it is, right there. Saddle for the all-around. Ribbons for many events here on the track, but those buckles are absolutely beautiful. Move to Shane Hanchy, another world champion cowboy. So the last guy, Marcos Costa, he's about 6'3" and about 210. Shane Hanchy is about 5'10" and about 145 pounds. And he can flank him in time as fast as anybody. One little kick is all.
Lo había hecho bien rápido, ¿no?
On it.
Se lo había tomado bien rápido, más que tardó más rápido.
13 and 8. From the outside looking in, this is not the first time today that we'll talk about this. You don't have to win first.
That's right, John. You don't have to win first.
Mira, se le desamarró
They
ahí.
don't want to.
Yeah, second, third, fourth pace pretty good.
We're to the Open Stock Horse Competition sponsored by the Tom Bendard Ranch. The champion will get a buckle donated by Christensen and Giannini, and our first competitor is Billy Martin on the track, riding that great horse, Stylish Talika.
Muy buena, pues.
10-3 or faster would do the trick. Our next cowboy, Tyler Calhoun, the #1 rookie of the year for 2025. In June, about June 16th, 17th, he walked away from Casper, Wyoming with our 2025 college national champion. And top 25 in the world ranked right now. What a great year.
On the track, Billy Martin, Stylish Talika, going through his reigning portion of the competition, where he's judged 60 to 80 points. In a moment, we'll have a panel in the arena, judged from 60 to 80 as well.
You got it, buddy. 13.7 for Tyler Calhoun. There's only 3 more Cowboys to go that can unseat Shad Mayfield, but that 9.2, as my partner said, one of the fastest runs that we've seen here all week long. Tanner Green, Cotulla, Texas, way down South Texas. All around, Rookie of the Year back in 2018 for Resistol. All around this year, Sisters, Oregon. Those of you with the little gray in your hair, you might remember Phil Line from years ago. This is his grandson right here. In the blood. 10-3 or better will do it. Come on, Tanner. Come on, Tanner. Again, not the big guy in the herd, but he can flank him in time as good as anybody. 14.4. We've got 2 of the fastest Cowboys left to go.
Boy, it's coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire, and Billy Martin. Now here's the cow part of the competition where he's judged 60 to 80. We add the 2 portions up, and the champion will be named 2 stars of rodeo. Man, look at this young buck coming up, Wayne, huh? San Angelo, Texas. He's a star.
He's becoming a star, and because he came in a little faster than everybody you've watched so far, he's got more time to take the lead. Am I putting a little undue pressure on him? No. They got it figured out before they ever ride the box.
You bet they do.
11-1 or faster for Dylan Hancock, the San Angelo Cowboy. His horse, Earl, voted the number 3 horse of the year for the 2023 Rookie of the Year from Resistol, and top 15 ranked. This is going to get tough right now.
He answered the call, Wayno. He answered the call. Billy Martin, way to go out there. Stylish Talika. Good job on the track. Good job in the arena, my goodness.
Wow, 9.4 puts him out in front on 3 runs with only 1 Cowboy to go. Britt Bedke is who we're talking about. He won one of our big tour rodeos this spring in Clovis, California, with another 500,000 up for grabs in Clovis. We're here getting ready to cut up $600,000 in Salinas, Oakley, Idaho. He's going to have to be in the 9s as well. Pressure time.
Jake Doral on the track now. Metallic touchdown. Against the horse. Go, Britt, go! Idaho man. Oh, no. You see that, Wayne? The red light is on and the Homer Hayward Pavilion, the Gene Nielsen timer stand, and a broken barrier will cost him a pile of money.
Ooh! You can predict this thing all day long, but you never know what's going to happen until it happens. That broken barrier hurt from the last man out, Britt Bedke. So let's look at him. Then the round is Shad Mayfield, and this stands to the point that you don't have to win them all. He's winning the round. That pays a significant amount of money. But overall, on 3 runs, here is the man, Dylan Hancock, San Angelo, Texas. 30.1 on 3 runs will hand him the spurs, the buckle, the title, and the money. How about giving a round of applause for all of our tie-down ropers today, everybody? Great competition.
Haley Novak and Dylan, the arena is yours.
This was not a win made by accident. Dylan, you've been roping so aggressively and so sharp all week. I'm so curious to know, when that calf was tied and you had to wait that 6 seconds and he started kicking, what was going through your head?
I knew that good rattler wasn't going to let him get up.
All right, that's all you need to know. And this is one of the majors of rodeo, and to win it so early on in your career, what does that mean?
Man, when a guy has a chance to win a major, I've been told and listened to a lot of people, they said you got to take that opportunity, and it worked out.
Certainly did. Congratulations. Dylan Hancock, your Cap Open champion.
Thank you, Haley. Dylan Hancock, congratulations. They're rooting for him at home back in San Angelo. Good work. This is Jake Gore in the middle of his routine and competition. American Ag Credit. The green of American Ag Credit flies in the California breeze. The ladies with ropes in their hands coming up next. And Jake Gore just finishing up the rating portion of his competition. Now we'll call for a cow. Part 2 is coming up.
How many ladies think that the ladies can rope as good as the boys?
Yeah, 'cause girls is players too.
It's called the Breakaway roping, and our top 12 ladies are here. A little different event. You ride out, you rope the cattle, stop your horse, and when that rope pops off the saddle horn, that's when the time stops. Again, they've already roped 2. We'll add today's 3rd head on and see what happens. 25-foot score, you got to score just right. Give that calf a little bit of a head start. And I'll give you a little inside baseball if you don't know about it. 14.6 because she broke the barrier. Right straight across the way, there's a red light right under the Homer Hayward Pavilion. Turn that red light on again, would you, real quick? That signifies the 10-second penalty for that broken barrier. I'll show you, hopefully we won't have any more. If it comes on again, I'll show you again. Timber Allen brand, getting ready right now, Paola, Kansas.
Well, you have an all-star lineup, Wayne. All-star lineup of Breakaway ropers. There's the buzzer, trackside. Good work, Jake. Good work, Jake. Congratulations on being here. Metallic touchdown.
All right, we're getting started off a little rough here.
It's all right.
That's okay. We're going to try to give you a look at every one of our runs, every one of our rides over and over and over again.
To the middle of our track we go. President Steve Davis of the California Rodeo has a buckle sponsored by Granite Construction. He just handed to the Bearback riding champion of the 115th California Rodeo, Jaco Roper.
World champion, 2024 world champion, Kelsey Domer in hot pursuit today. Wow, she was flying. There is no penalty. How about little ladies? How about a little hand clap for the reigning champion of the world? Wow. Dublin, Texas. She'll put on a school now.
She will, boy. Those world champions, they wear that gold buckle proudly, and this is one of those sought-after buckles. Giorgio Hollabach won the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo as we watch Will Cannebaker and Master Vitalis on the track. In the open stock horse finale, Will Cannebaker, Master Vitalis, beginning the reining portion of his competition.
Jordan Joe, you keep that smile on your face and your chin up. We got a lot more of the summer left to go. Congratulations for being here on a Sunday as we get set for a top 10 ranked cowgirl in the Breakaway. Cheyenne McCartney, who we've seen at the Wrangler NFR as well. They get a nice chunk of money at their event at the end of the year as well.
When we talk about the regular NFL, how do you get there? Well, you be in the top 15 money earners at the end of the regular season. It's every cowboy and cowgirl's dream, and Wayne and I and everybody else kind of use it as a measuring stick as to the success. Cheyenne, sorry about that. The loop is empty. You know what, friends? Cowboy and Cowgirl Race Buckle presented by Rancho San Lucas.
Snap Alberta Cowgirl, Jenna Dallin, getting ready to go right now. I'll just tell you, 9 out of 12 ladies in the Breakaway are in the top 25 in the world right now. That's a big deal, including Jenna, top 15.
The point of the sponsorship is to honor a family tradition. Way to go, Jenna. Way to go. A 4.7 on the run. The winner of the Cowboy and Cowgirl race gets that beautiful buckle donated by Rancho San Lucas. It is their honor and that family to present that buckle, Steve Davis, to the champ. Thank you, congratulations.
Josie Connor, number 2 in the world and riding the number 1 horse of the year, named Dutch. Voted on by the other cowgirls in the Breakaway. Come on, Josie, come on, Josie, come on, Josie, atta girl. 5.2, again, going from the lowest to the fastest. 5.3, our official time. That was Tiana Gray. I told you wrong. I was going to Josie Connor. That was Tiana Gray. My bad. 15th in the world, Tiana. She moves right into the number 2 spot in our aggregate. Now to Josie Connor. She needs a 5.4 or better. No. This is the day where you want everything to be right. Let me reiterate that one more time. 9 out of the 12 ladies qualified here. Top 25 ranked, including the next lady, Haley Williams, 10th in the world. Her dad has roped in this very same arena. She's a great representative for our ladies. She needs 5.6 or faster to take over the lead.
Will Panabecker, congratulations. Thank you, Master Metellis. The name of his horse, beautiful horse flesh. Will, see how it goes. Daryl Northcutt is next.
Haley Williams, no good today, but if you watch, she'll give you a wave anyway, because she is a great young lady. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Haley. Bo Peterson. She's a team roper, a coat tire, a basketball player, but maybe most importantly right now, a top 10 breakaway roper in the world. 6'1" or faster, Bo. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now that is going to set her up. 5-4, she takes over the lead at 13.9 with 2 left. Riley George, the reigning 23 California Circuit champion and the 2025 co-champion of the College National Finals Rodeo. 2 to go.
It's Daryl Northcutt as the drama builds over arena side. Daryl Northcutt sold a Hickory Stars, the name of his horse. Now, speaking of stars, you got another one from Oakdale, don't you, Wayno? Wow.
5.3 seconds. She just took over the lead on 3 runs by 1/10 of a second. 1/10 of a second. With one more lady to go, it's Joey Williams, riding her award-winning horse named Baby. She needs to do 5.2 to take over number 1, and that's the Big Bucks. Bullberg, Montana.
Man, I'll tell you, this gal is a Montana champion, a national finalist. That, I told you, we were going to make dreams come true and break some hearts. That lady's heart is broken right now. All she will get, Salinas, is a hand clap. Make sure that Montana lady is taken care of. No time. Boy, what a leaderboard you have, Wayne.
Tell you what, some of the best cowboys I know are cowgirls. Jenna Dowling from Alberta. She takes home the finals money today, but total on 3. Here we go. Riley George. That is the #1 lady in Salinas by 1/10 of a second. That was one of the best rounds of Breakaway roping I've ever seen.
Oh man, terrific job. Our champion is with the Cowboy Channel's Haley Novak.
What a way to keep the championship right here in California, your home state. I'm sure growing up as a little girl, you came to this rodeo here in Salinas. What does it mean to finally be able to rope and win on this stage?
Oh, I'm just grateful to be here, and being able to win this rodeo is a dream come true. It's one of those bucket list rodeos for everybody.
And it seems like luck was on your side today, as your loop really conventionally wasn't supposed to go on.
Yeah, it wasn't the best one, but you know, it doesn't say it on the tag.
No, it certainly doesn't. It doesn't say it on the buckle either. Congratulations today.
Congratulations, Riley. Thank you to Haley. We'll get you another one. We'll get you another one, Daryl. So the Hickory Star. Gonna get him another calf. While we do that, we'll fly the banner of Carlin's Fire and Safety. Carlin's Fire and Safety. Boy, looking forward to this next event over your way, Wayno. Let's do it.
You bet. The Jim Barton Arena holds a dozen. Actually, I think there's 13 total because of some ties coming into our final round in our saddle bronc riding. We'll call on our 4 cowboy lifesavers that are horseback again here this afternoon as we get set to get started with some big scores already coming in. Gus Gaylor, he's the #1 man with an 87 ride on his first bucking horse. Let's go to Canada to start. Colby Wanchuk. Talk Derby to me from Rodeo Company. NFR DERBY. Okay, Derby. Did you get it?
I get it. I get it.
Wanchuk from Canada, one of our novice champions and a many-time NFR cowboy as well. Comes from a great family. Reno Rosser and company here on behalf of the Flying U Rodeo Company. They have scattered some of their very best horses and bulls throughout the evening as well. They have a great program north of the 49th parallel in Canada. It's called the Novice Events. They'll take those kids, 14, 15, 16 years old, teach them how to ride bucking horses and steers and cows, then advance them on to pro rodeo. Let's go, Colby. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If you think that young guy deserves a little money, how about a little noise out there, huh? Wow, I don't know how they can jump any higher, buck any harder. And to start it off for 13 bronc riders, an 87-point ride. Woo! That starts pretty hot, buddy.
What a start. You can tell he was absolutely tickled with that effort and that horse, that ride, put them together. Look at that. We're going to go to a rookie from Northern California up in MacArthur. Rosser Rodeo, another dandy by the name of Good Time Nick. For Bailey Small. Watch. Wow. Ooh, judge's decision coming up. Judge's decision. We're getting a thumbs up. You saw him right at the end of that ride. Double